Hello, today we'll be making a padded headband. This classy padded headband you always see on Instagram, people use on Instagram and Facebook. We're making it today. You'll be needing foam, Alice band. You can use this size or the biggest size, whichever one you choose to use. A stretchy fabric of your choice. This is velvet. This is poly. Any stretchy fabric you want to use. Thread and needle. Scissors, measuring tape, candle stand or glue gun. UHU gun. Chalk for marking. Alright, let's get on to it. The first thing, it depends on the size of your Alice band. That's how big the foam will be. For me, my Alice band is the medium size. So I'll be using a foam of length 51 cm by 4.5 cm by 4 cm. The side that has 4 cm will be the side resting on the Alice band, like this. So now the next thing I'll do is to apply gum on the Alice band, then attach it to the foam. Before you attach it, you check for the middle. Apply the gum generously. Now I'm done attaching both sides. If you have excess like this, you should cut it out. From here, you have to carve out the shape, how narrow or how wide you want your headband to be. Either use a chalk or a pen. From here is okay for me. I'll start slanting it from here. I'll do it on both sides. So I'll start trimming it off. I've trimmed it up to the desired size. This is how narrow I want the side to be. Next thing is to measure this. The narrow side, I'll be using the CM side. The narrow side is 10 cm. Measure this side. Have it as 15.5. Measure this other side. Still 10 cm. Measure the distance from here to here. It's going to be something like this. So distance from here to here is 11 cm. From that 11 cm, I'll measure that point. (14 cm). Have here as 10 cm, 10 cm, 15.5 cm. Still 14 cm. Okay, then I'll measure the length, the whole length from here Please get the accurate measurement. I have the whole length here is 54 cm. Okay, so I'll cut out a fabric of 62 cm, additional 8 cm to the 54 we had all round. Then I'll measure 4 cm from here in order to get the actual midpoint. 4 cm from here, that's 8 divided by 2. So now, to get the midpoint, 28. That's the midpoint. I'll divide that measurement. Where we have 15.5 cm, I'll divide it by 2. And that's going to be 7.75. 7.567. That's at the middle. From here, I'll measure the 10 cm. That's going to be divided by 2. That's 5 cm. I'll come to this other side and do the same thing. 5 cm. That's at the 4 cm mark. Then from that point, I'll measure 11 cm. Measure 11 cm. So get 14 cm. That's 11 cm. To get 14 cm, that's 7. Do the same thing here. 11 cm. I'm done cutting it out. Here's what we have when opened. I'll get the padded headband, place it here, trying to find the midpoint. Should be the midpoint. So you should be at this line where you have this other midpoint line. After finding the midpoint, I'll use hot glue . Then I'll drag it and do the same thing at this other side. You can either sew it or use gum to attach it to the band. From here, I'll locate the midpoint. I'll be sewing it. I'll shift it to the center. Grip it tightly and sew. After securing the center, I'll now tie it. I'll move to the edge. I'll start by holding the edges. Hold it, grip it firmly, and sew. So I've tacked it all around. I'll be securing the thread now. Here's what it looks like. Here are the stitches. So I'll trim it out, the excess fabric out. It's so as not to spoil it. Trim it one flap by flap. There are two flaps here, so trim the first one first. I'm done trimming, so the parts that are open, I will use the thread and needle to secure it. So I'm done securing every place. Now I'll be needing either use a ribbon or tape. This tape is used for souvenir bags, hand of souvenir bag. Either you use this or you use a ribbon, the hard ribbon. So that's that. I'll attach it like this to cover the rough part. I'll press it down. Here's what I'll do to the end, applying gum and pressing it down till I reach this end. Almost close to the end. I'll cut this out. You can use bias, you can use trimming, ribbon, anything you feel is presentable and nice to use to cover it. And go ahead and use it. So I'm done. Here's how it sits beautifully and perfectly on the head. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Thanks for watching.